ハロー、こんにちは。ギガバイトマリーンズ VS DRX。ファーストピック、グレーブスを取ったギガバイト。そこでサイラスと、ピョシェックの得意のキンドレット。名前がもうキンドレットから取ってますからね。マークがピョシェック、マークって意味だからね。得意のキンドレット、グブのカウンター。一時期グブキンドレットメタの時によく出てたな。キンドレットが確かに射程も勝てるし、カウンターではあった気はする。でギガバイトここでカイサとレオナ、オーン。今のところ DRX めちゃくちゃ強そう。世界大会でもう100体以上のチャンピオンがピックされてるみたいね。メタ的にはいろんなキャラが選ばれてるからいいのかね、面白いのか。トップのメタは狭いけどな。ギガバイトはシンドラよく使うからシンドラ版ですか。ミッドの主導権重要だからね。ミスフォーチュン。ミスフォーチュンは NA チームが4回中3回使ってるから勝率は低いぞ。トリスターナ。カイサといえばトリスターナ。カウンターですね。オーン相手、フィオラがめちゃくちゃうまかったらフィオラが勝つ。でも C9 のパッチレベルのフィオラだったら勝てない。ジャックス。ジャックス相手勝つの時間かかりそうだけどね。タリア。ギガバイトの構成があんま強そうに見えねえの俺だけか。カイサが前るこれ。もう DRX の構成がバチクソ強そうに見えるわ。ギガバイトはもうレーンでなんかしないとね。なんかボッコボコにしないと勝てんんじゃない。今日ラストゲーム。ギガバイト VS DRX 始まりました。ベトナム1位チーム。今のところパッとしないゲームが多いですね。レベル1でインベード。そういえばこれ昨日やってゲーム終わってなかったっけ。ジャックスもうカウンターストライク使ったんだよね。凱旋。これ昨日見たぞ。なんでジャックスカウンターストライク使うんだ。レッドバフに。昨日もあったなこれ。オーン2キル、サイラス1キル、キンドレットマークもついた。最悪じゃねえか。This is the game you really love to start at. Levi, I get a blue buff. We're going back, okay? I'm going back. The red buff is もう一回行くぞ。オールイン。映った。もうベトナムは序盤負けたらもうそのまま突っ込んでまた死にまくるからな。見てて面白いわけだけど。OK、一応レベル1だからね、キンドレットはバックしなきゃいけなかったから。グレーブスは早めに死んだからリターンが早かった。2v2 はどうだ。ギガバイトボトムは勝たなきゃ終わるぞ。
sweeps out the ward for good measure, takes out most but not all the chickens. That camp is still going to be down for a while.
Yeah.
Blue, red, Raptors will not give you level 3. He's going to take a little bit for that one, but we can watch this again.
Yeah, I mean, this was all patience from DRX. So
いやマジでここでなんでストライク使ったんよ、カウンターストライクを。
But then also, like, GAM is going to be pretty confident in this fight. Like, Kingen actually lands a knockup with every one of his E's, and the big thing is that Zeka actually beats the Chillia to this spot, which is very unexpected. They're so close to getting that first kill. Triumph heal comes in for Piosik. He's still able to contribute throughout this whole fight as well. Like, just so many extremely close things. Getting
めちゃくちゃ当たるな。
playing this like an absolute monster, and it allows DRX to chase through for the additional kill. But to your point, Freak, like, the amount of time they spent out on this map, the waves have been met for quite some time, and by the time the final kill is completed and Piosik wants to rekill, like, Levi's already back at blue, so he's going to be okay experience-wise. It's just the gold is going to hurt later. Probably around the first or second item breakpoint is when it's really going to matter. In terms of the power now, it doesn't make a massive difference to the game.
Walking around, seeing what's up. Gets the bottom scuttle here on the Kindred side. Says, okay, you didn't take Krugs. Assumes red is gone. Doesn't know for sure, but I think has the read that's happening. As already, it is the first mark goes to Gromp. When there's only one, so like when you have 0 strikes, it has to be on, I believe it has to be on the Scuttle Crabs. But with one mark, it'd be Scuttle Crabs or Gromp. And kind of rolls low. You know, we had the 12 get rolled. I feel like you must have some negatives on that one, or the AC is really high, because I feel like, you know, a 12 should be good enough to get a 2 out of 3.
Kindred mark rolling is something that mere mortals can't understand, but Kindred masters know it very well.
Yeah, the breakpoints were in a patch note a while back, so like if you go back far enough, you actually know like the exact formulation of when they were where. But ultimately, rolls low on this one. Had a chance at a mark on the correct side. Doesn't happen there. As top scuttle, of course, was taken by Graves anyway.
Yeah, there's also some like really interesting interactions about like leaving camps up, because sometimes it like more likely puts it in the space where it's going to be securable by yourself. So I don't know all those optimizations, but Kindred mains definitely do. It's a very complex mark system.
Yeah, I know a little bit about it. So like if someone takes, like let's say both scuttles are up, right?
Yeah. Dive?
Okay, yeah, we gotta dive. Hold on. Zeka, level 5. Flash over the walls, in it, blades.
Nice dive.
The burst and they do. Kill goes over. Treasure Hunter, money to leave.
レベル1は事故ったけど、うまくタイミング見つけますね。もう NA よりうまいです。
The early kills don't doom the early game. They actually just doom you later if you don't make any moves to come back. So really great job by Levi, counter jungling early, and by the whole squad there.
いやでも正直ここに NA チームがいたらさ、このグループにギガバイト多分 NA に負けてたよな。危ねえ。
Let's say it's like both scuttles wrap, right? We're doing, you know, 315, and you coin flip wrong, and it's like
018かかってっから。
If you leave it up, it's around 30 seconds, I think.
プレッシャーえぐいだろうな。NA チーム相手プレッシャーえぐそう。最初に負けたチームめちゃくちゃ文句言われそうだな。NA に負けんのみたいな。
Well, he's got this raptor spawn actually, enemy raptor spawn already at 2. This puts him at 3.
No, this is the first one he's gotten.
Oh,
like
this is 2.
Post PvP. This is number 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because he killed the big one first.
Got
I smited it. It's mine. Okay, we're good. Moves on from there. So 2 stacks here. 4 is
逆に最初に勝った NA も文句言われそう。確かに。もう NA は勝っても負けても文句言われんのか。終わったな。ギガバイトはジャングルのファームサーしか有利取ってねえな。昨日もそうだったけど。
Pretty much full pace on this one, but Style realizes that, says, okay, we'll stick around, and feels like he's not going to die to a tower dive.
We've been talking about other stuff, Freak, but this has really gotten out of hand.
ボトムの 2v2 ももうゲームできないね。トリスがカウンターだしな。レオナのピック見てからのレールだから有利マッチアップなんだろうね、サポートも。
For playing this first 7.5 minutes of laning phase this well.
Yeah, a lot of it is Style is dropping CS under the tower. This can be some level of pressure, but
ダブルリフトのツイートを見てくれ。どんなツイートしてたんだい。
He's got more than enough for Noon Quiver. At Noon Quiver, you basically can't miss CS under tower anymore unless it gets really just like screwed up somehow. But it's like if I recall, I lose a cannon wave. So I'm gonna stay and lose half a cannon wave.
And Deft is happy sitting Doran's Blade versus Doran's Blade for as long as
復帰するって？もしかしてこいつら下手くそだから俺が引退から戻ってくるっていうことか？
Deft is just gonna, he would literally be here for 40 minutes if this is the way the lane state was gonna stay. Obviously it's not gonna go that long, but that's his mindset.
スニーキーとダブルリフト戻すか。
Friend in his back pocket. Pioshik can't jump around, which means the stun's gonna land level 6 though. Pops guilty early.
ピョシェックウルト使った。
Smite flash still available. Could fight for the Scuttle Crab. At this point, the I plus Smite, if it's an upgraded Smite, would kill it.
ギガバイトは人数かけてるからねこれ。
Wanted to preempt. And there we go. So, yeah, Auto puts it out.
レオナがアクションを起こせるかボトムで入っていく。でもトリスタンのダブルで離脱。まあ無理だよね。
1400 gold lead with a Herald on inventory.
Man, and I can't believe that Style didn't recall there. So he's
06したのはどこの誰のチームだったでしょうか。9万スリープした時そういえばダブルリフトいたな。
a recall off when your support spent 35 seconds with you. Really just greeting out wave after wave. So Rift Herald goes over to DRX, and tempo continues to be in their favor.
I know that feel. He's like got no mana either. He's like been pressing Q and W to like last hit in our tower. He's like not getting them all, but Deft is like literally full mana. I'm just autoing stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get this one. Cat's gonna be awkward because it doesn't have
ボトムもう連戦でゲームできなくなっちゃってる。 トリスターナ一応カウンターだけどそこまでのカウンターだっけな。やっぱデフトが強いんだろうな。デフトベレルが。
Deft might actually go for a recall after this one. He's probably got a boatload of money with 3 plates, so he's on.
What if he's at full Kraken?
He's on.
He's actually at Kraken.
Gold. He's on Kraken.
Or is it 34? No, it's 32. Yeah. So, but wouldn't mind the recall, but he's like.
ワンバックでクラーケン変えるな。このウェーブ食ったら。
Okay, now he's actually going to recall. So he's going to clear this cannon wave and reset.
Yep. Finally makes the call. Okay, I actually need to buy. I'm going to be locked in this forever. We'll take the L. We'll lose part of this wave. And thing is, because Def wants to recall, be like,
wait, Def
would really like to freeze this, and he's like,
I guess he wants the turret. Yeah, are they just going to give him the turret here with Herald?
Oh, with Herald up, it's definitely yours. Doesn't even need to auto them.
ヘラルドを使う必要もないの。なんかオン降りてきてるぞ。相手が無理するだろうってことか。バックしてないしカイサーバックしてるから来るんじゃねえかってことか。
I love resetting Def to top lane with a Mythic and then summoning, because like with Mythic and Herald, you're definitely killing all of top lane tier 1.
Okay, how much gold is he resetting with? 4,073 gold. He goes back for his first base.
Yeah, there's Kraken. There's Boots 1, Dagger. Yep, there you go.
か
And he buys a control ward.
トリスターナ000で11分クラーケン。 どうやってゲームやるこれ。
I don't think Zeka's touched the turret, so he has to walk up. 160 each. There you go.
Spreading the love a little bit, and actually Deft runs out bottom lane, so continuing to go for Kaisa. Not exactly what I expected. I thought they'd keep accelerating the game with Trist, but with that Kraken, they should be able to take more control. Probably take Drake, yeah.
It's because of Drake, yeah. That's why he's going back to the side. They actually burned Ornn TP back to the top lane outer turret. Yeah, unsurprisingly. Oh, yeah, nice try. Almost just cut him off, but Kade came back down in time, but the wave is pushed in. Would like to see the tempo push with getting this Drake now as soon as possible.
キンドレットマークどれくらいあるんだろう。
They get bot lane pushed in, get mid lane pushed in. Okay. And then yeah, I think this is, in retrospect, this is the right call. You don't get to go for top lane yet because you want the Drake first. It removes options. It puts an even tighter timer on the game.
Yeah, it's one thing that actually Core JJ used to say to me is when you're really far ahead, like the gut is to just get yourself further ahead, but you actually need to win the game at some point. So once you have the lead, okay, then take the objective because you're powerful enough, and then you can get ahead later. So I like what DRX is doing there, getting the Drake with Death's power.
Bolt's trying to get some wave clear, gets to preempt the stun. With that though, Jax is still there. B gonna hold aggro, but Kiaya is
ダメージ足りるか。いいフラッシュ。わお。わあ。結局4位でもやっぱ強えんだな、韓国中国は。
In the try brush. So I think you can argue this is the avoid the assist gold to give the solo kill to Ornn, but the dive itself did not go well.
Did not, and it's going to be almost 3,000 now in DRX's favor. Kingan's chilling up there. He's like, I had a 2-0 start to this game. I'm just farming safely against Jax. We got ourselves almost Frozen Heart. Deft now looking at bot lane tier 2, but isn't able to go for the turret itself. Is wary of Leona and Kaisa coming around. Could have been dangerous enough.
Yeah, very clean game by DRX so far, and they're going to absolutely shred objectives for the rest of the game. Double
お
Kraken.
マーク溜まったんじゃない？
Kraken Slayer Kindred, Kraken Slayer
射程伸びて
Tristana.
ダメージ伸びるよ。
Nobody will be living long if both those carries get to free hit.
You get 2 seconds with Counter-Strike to dodge it all. Be okay. There's the knockup. There's the second stun, and the third, and that is a
う
dead
ーん、
Zeka.
セットアップが綺麗すぎる。
Yep, so Zeka also getting fed. This is exactly
視界の差がすごいね。
what Ornn is just an absolute unit in the top lane already with those 2 kills and getting the third one, and they're completely taking over this top jungle. This is all kind of setting the stage so that Deft can safely push. They got
Kindred
deep
とクラーケン
control
なん
where
だ。
he's going to push later. We're watching this dive one more time. They really want to be able to get this bounty away from Ornn, and let's try and figure out what happens. So he doesn't land anything with the E, but he does knock up Jax, and they actually just chain CC, but they go so early that the Talia is not there in time.
Yeah.
Don't chain the Talia CC, and yeah, you can see here he just may as well die because Zeka
Yeah,
get
yeah. Yeah, so second half of the ult kept him brittle. So ult 2, auto, W, auto. Just got a million stuns into the Jax, which meant there just wasn't enough damage to be dealt.
Yeah.
He probably was killable without the 2-kill lead. You know, without steel caps being done, maybe the damage is going to be high enough, but obviously everything else paid forward, and the one aggressive play we've seen from GAM does not work out.
Trying to lie in wait for Deft. Deft, buddy.
Yep.
反応できるかデフト。
But he can rocket jump it. I like the near sight, and he's like, near sight.
What the
that's rocket
fuck?
jump. We're out.
Yeah. This means bad. Just
レオナから行くべきじゃないの。
Another reason that Triss pick is good, as you mentioned, there's just not much that can interrupt that rocket jump. Even any Leona CC is generally able to be buffered and just jump away.
Nice job. Gets both halves of
スモークスクリーンで見えなくなるけど見えなくなったら逃げるだろ。
Silas versus range matchup. It's Qmax, melee versus melee. You max W for the Akali, things like that. And yeah, Everfrost into Q is solid 600 damage off of style, and once again pushed off the tower. 35 CS deficit. And despite how bad that has looked, he's still got about as much as mid and top laner who aren't getting the most farm either.
Yeah. I think Style has definitely kept his farm up, but he's just had absolutely no presence on the map.
Yeah.
Right? He's been under his turret the whole game, just trying to pick up the scraps as the turrets are falling again and again. It's first 2 turrets, I think, will quickly turn into first 3 turrets, as the second Herald is easily being taken by PO6 Kindred. And yeah, this is a very good early game by DRX.
Good right now. There's the smite, there's the auto thing for the claim. We are on 4 kill marks, by the way. The breakpoint has been hit. Kyoshik is on 4 marks. And top lane Outer, only a few shots.
逆転する要素がギガバイトないよな。CC もやっぱ薄くてカイさんも飛び込めないし、トリスがスノーボールしてるからカイサ飛び込んでもトリスに勝てないもんな。なんか構成も微妙だね。
Kindred can go back with the Rift Herald. They can even use this to break open a turret or just give them tempo before the next Drake spawns. So it's such a difficult spot in the game right now for GAM. You know that they want to take big swings and be aggressive, but the big swings they've taken actually so far at Worlds have just missed. They had this huge fight that they went for in their first game. They got 5 for 0 aced. This game they went for this big risky invade, lost 3 right away, so they just had to play all these games from the back foot, which just makes aggression so much more difficult. But alas, they group 5 in River, and they are looking to throw down.
Alright, 5対5。5000ゴールド差。勝てるか、ギガバイト。
You are equal on completed items. Down a Zeal, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I'm going to file right in. Board control pretty mediocre for the blue team. They're even on a scuttle right now.
King is so strong right now with his Frozen Heart. The Talia doesn't do
サイラス結構遠いぞ。裏から来ようとする。レールのスリーマンエンゲージ。お、ただサイラスがいいところに来たな。お、ペンタ？ノーペンタ？タワーがある。おお、5000ゴールド差でうまく戦うね。
Wow, GAM actually played that fight so close, but they are just not rewarded for it. They end up losing 4. based on the gold going in, you would expect that fight to go a lot worse. Massive engage from Barrel at the start, and then it got super scrappy.
ゴールド差がなかったら危険だったな。
Engage is so powerful, but I want to see how the Marines actually countered this up. So they get Levi, Talia, and then, okay, so Zeka's a little late to the fight, and they also get a massive amount of damage on a Pyosik early, which burns the Kindred ult. Then Death from over the wall, while he does avoid the Leona ult, gets straight in range of Kiaya and Styles, so they're able to jump over and kill him first. And it's a flip.
おお、ドラゴン。
Stunned up and shut down. That is money in the Pagazo. That was not just a steal, it was an objective bounty. That is how much DRX is winning this game by. So 500 extra gold goes to the inventory.
Okay, there's the Rift Herald. Zeka's getting really, really
ザックスの入りがうまかったね。
Zeka has 7 kills, so he's going to be getting a mid-eyes fairly soon, I'd imagine. And this mid-turret should be breakable.
Down it goes. Gold shared amongst them. As they push in to get the wave. They love to get this charge, and current health bar should just barely land once you get the eye plus a smite.
Yeah,
But now with it turning around to that wave,
stop this.
playable if you time the auto. Yeah, there you go. They're not going to defend it, so not going to be an extra charge. Mid lane inhibitor turret will stay at full HP. The camps can still be stolen away.
Now probably a little bit of a lull here as they're likely just going to pick up all the farm they can, reset. But what we talked about earlier, Freak, this being the last game of essentially group stage 1, right? So the first round robin will be completed for every group stage. Kind of crazy that every LCK team.
Oh, I don't know if Barrel had
man.
Merc Treads or if that ulti was just late, but you should often be able to hit confirm all the CC together, but has the time to crash down away, and there's no kill.
Yeah, every LCK team, if DRX can finish this one out, will be 2-1, which is interesting because coming into the World Championship, 25 of 26 Korean group stage teams since 2014, so since we've had the same group stage format, 25 of 26 have actually made it to quarterfinals. That's way better than any other region. It's an absurdly high percentage. And even though there's no 3-0s, which is often, there's often a 3-0 for an LCK team, every single LCK team will still be in striking distance to win their group. So no matter what happens, if you're able to go 2-1, you can still win the group because the team that is 3-0, you can just beat them the next time. You'll have a tie at 5-1. You can beat them in the tiebreaker again and take it. So after having one of the worst days in LCK World's history on day 2, when they lost all of their games, the region overall has just done such an amazing job staying stable and bouncing back.
It's really good. Definitely impressive. An incredibly consistent region, as you mentioned, the pretty monumental, like 94% hit rate at quarterfinals. Like that is
It's absurd.
really good. When the meme will come in, it's like, okay, well, one LPL team's going to crash and burn. Probably many LCS teams will crash and burn. We'll see what happens with Mad Lions and co. But the LCK so consistently amazing here, and once again DRX taking care of business.
おお、アイテムアップグレードが入ってきたらもう無理だよ。ギガバイトそろそろ何かしないといけない。
I know they got double Kraken Slayer plus Orange Silas if they need to peel, so they can just start. Zeka doesn't even need to be here. He's such a small percentage of their Baron damage. He can steal a good ultimate over the wall if he needs to, and I think this is just burned.
Information gained. They get a glimpse of 4,000 health. Yep, it's dead. See ya. We'll get midwave. Would like a bounty on midwave.
バロン取れないか。止められないか。
Barrel takes the wave. Baron is shown to be dead, and he might be too far up.
おお、サイラスの9ダメージえぐ。おお、ベレルのエンゲージ死んだけどどうなる。あれちょっと遠かったな DRX。おお、ゼカゼカうめえな。
And they'll kill 4. They'll kill more. The inhibitor turret's gonna drop. The inhibit self is rubble as well.
Teleport してエンド？
Two are
ゼカうまかったね。サイラス HP 少ないけどカイさんのウルトあるから飛び込めるぞ。シールドついて。GG 前半戦おしまい。ギガバイトノースアメリカと並んでしまった。03クラブ。